All right, let's get you a live look at Capitol Hill this morning, and it's going to be a busy week there. You've got several of Donald Trump's cabinet picks facing confirmation hearings. First on the docket is the president-elect's controversial choice for defense secretary. That's Pete Hegseth. He's a former Fox News host who served in the military in Iraq and in Afghanistan. His hearing takes place tomorrow. Wednesday, Florida Senator Marco Rubio will face questions from his colleagues. He's up for the position of Trump's Secretary of State. The president-elect's pick for Attorney General Pam Bondi will also have a hearing that same day. And Thursday, House Republican Conference Chair Elise Stefanik, that's Trump's pick for ambassador to the UN. She's scheduled to be there on the Hill. And a Senate Democratic source is telling CBS News Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is telling members this week's hearings will be a good opportunity to hold the nominees' feet to the fire. He wants Democrats to push them on how they plan to make good on Trump's many campaign promises. For more on all of this, let's bring in CBS News political reporter Shawna Mizelle. She's joining us, I believe, from Florida. Shawna, is the Trump team really expecting a smooth confirmation process? Because Democrats are signaling they plan to, figuratively beat these nominees up.
Hey, Errol, good morning. And you're right, these confirmation hearings can be extremely contentious, but Team Trump is expressing a lot of confidence going into this. We know that these hearings come after weeks and weeks of these nominees meeting with Capitol Hill Republicans and attempting to garner their support, but also attempting to get ahead of any concerns or questions that could come up in these confirmation hearings. And what's really important here is that Democrats actually aren't needed to push these nominees through because Republicans do have the majority in the Senate.
Now, I know the hearing has not yet been scheduled for Tulsi Gabbard. That's Trump's pick for DNI, Director of National Intelligence. Yesterday on Face the Nation, Senator John Barrasso said that was due to a paperwork problem. Let's just play that clip.
It's a paperwork problem right now with the Office of Government Ethics. We had hoped to have the hearing later this week. It looks like it's going to be the following week. But look, she continues to have promotions in the military. She's a lieutenant colonel. She now has top-level security clearances. She's the right person to keep America secure and safe.
That's interesting. So is that delay causing any concerns in the Trump team?
Well, with so many other confirmation hearings happening this week, the fact that Tulsi Gabbard will not have one certainly draws attention and does beg that question. But as you heard from Barrasso, Senate Republicans are still expressing support and rallying behind her. And just last week, Gabbard continued those meetings up on Capitol Hill in an effort to garner that support. And last week, she also met with the current Director of National Intelligence. Obviously, that's the post that she would be hoping to fill if pushed through in her confirmation process whenever her hearing does take place.
And Shawna, we understand that in order to smooth some of their rough edges, some cabinet picks are reversing some of their more controversial stances. What can you tell us about that?
Well, Gabbard, in fact, who we just talked about, Tulsi Gabbard, when she was a member in Congress, she was very vocal. She was an opponent, and she voted against FISA authorization. Now, what this is overseas surveillance of non-American citizens. She said that this program needed reform, but just last week, she reversed this position, and this position was actually a sticking point for Democrats and Republicans. And so this reversal could indicate that she is really seeking to do whatever she needs to do to be able to get approved and confirmed for DNI.
All right, Shawna Mizelle from West Palm Beach. Thank you very much.